She is Dana.
And she's Tubbs.
And we're country girls getting down on reality TV. And you know what? Our quest to watch and review every show out there. And like I say, there's getting more and more to watch. But I'm going to tell you what. I wonder what I did before reality TV. That's all I'm going to say. You know?
What did we do? Went to ball games.
Probably. You know, that may be it. We went to all Bull stuff, and Bull's graduated, and now we've got reality TV. A whole new world. But Duck Dynasty.
God, I love that show.
Oh my gosh. Even Kenny. Now that's one by George. Kenny is in that bed, 9 o'clock. Tonight. Ready to watch and see what that Robertson family's going to do. And if you've not watched Duck Dynasty,
it's a must.
Duck Dynasty is like dessert. I mean, it's the icing on the cake. But it's the Robertson family. And the daddy started out making these duck collars. And then the son, Willie, took it to a whole new level. And they are multi-millionaires. And they'll tell you they're rednecks, proud of it. And each show, just to sit and listen to them, I just like to sit and listen to them talk. They got their Uncle Si, who is a Vietnam veteran, and he tells his stories. And what I like, at the end of each episode, they're at the table giving thanks to the good Lord. Now, they may be eating possum or frog legs or chicken gizzards, but they are just down-to-earth people. And Phil is retired, and they're either trying to shoot up the beaver dams, or him and Si's always, they got their camouflage on, but they are what we call woolly boogers. They got the beards down to here, and the hair, long hair.
Look nasty.
You think they look nasty?
Yeah, Si, he looks like he hadn't had a bath in about a month of Sundays.
Well, now, Si might look, but you know, the rest of them, I think, hey, I mean...
Yeah, Si, Jason, Will, they look okay to me.
Let me ask you this. Do you think the show... Do you think that hair and the beard, the show would be different without all that?
Yeah.
See, I do too. I think it's kind of, that's just part of the show, that's part of them. And because one episode, I think Jace told Willie, well, if you're going to act like that, you might as well just cut that hair and beard. I mean, you know, like, hey.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But they always do the camouflage stuff when they go out and do. They like to duck hunt. They like to, what is it they catch in the river and said they, Phil used to do it for a living. Was it crawfish?
Crawfish, yeah.
And they eat stuff that, frog legs was on the menu at the beach, and I told the kids, nobody wanted to try frog legs.
So it's just like chicken.
I thought in our show, for the sake of our show, we should try frog legs, but we did do the gator bites or whatever, gator or whatever.
How'd you like that?
Tasted fine. I mean, chicken nugget. I mean,
Really?
It was not a bad taste at all.
Did it have a fishy taste, like a fish?
Then I dipped it in that little sauce they gave us. I can't remember what the sauce was.
And it's white meat, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got it as our appetizer.
Wow. Did everybody try it?
Oh, yeah, everybody tried it. Bragan loved it.
Did he?
Oh, yes. He had 2 of them, I believe, because, he loved it. But they're just a good family. And their mother is Miss Kay. And that's one thing. All the kids call their daddy Phil and the mama Miss Kay.
I noticed that.
And I think, Willie is the CEO. It's Duck Commander and what other commander? The words are there. Duck Commander, is it Buck Commander? I believe it's Duck Commander, Buck Commander.
Yeah.
But they're always up to something. And we will even sit through the other episodes of that. I mean, hey.
Oh, yeah, I do too. I catch myself watching them.
And Willie, I think, tries to be more sophisticated than all of them, but they bring him back down to his roots.
Oh, yeah. So, how did you like their duck blind they made?
I loved that, But when I was kind of like Willie, when the possum jumped out, you never know what these boys are going to do. But they did. Phil didn't want to tear that duck blind down, and they all kind of just voted and made him, I think.
Yeah.
And then he said, well, Miss Kay's been wanting me to get rid of that RV that's setting out, camp or whatever. And they took it, and like Willie said, if rednecks had the money they can do whatever
anything.
they want to do.
Yep.
And they did. They painted that, camouflaged it, and lifted it high up in the trees, and then put their nets and fixed, camouflaged it good. And then it showed them. And you know what? And I'm going to catch it in the rerun because we had something to do, and I didn't get to watch when they went on that little road trip. And I did see. I got home in time. I run as fast as I could back to the house. The cops pulled him over because Phil was riding on the trailer, the Outback, some trailer that had something on it. And he said, if you'd smell in there, he said, something's dead in there. They eat stuff they're dead, they're dead. And apparently, they was going to the bathroom and everything else. And then one episode, it was Jason, Si, I believe, and nutras. Those nutras are kind of like rats, but they'll eat away at the shoreline and all. But apparently where they live, the nutra, I don't know if it's the leg's tail or what, but you get $5 for each one. They saw it on the side of the road killing, cut them off. He said, hey, $5 is $5. And I thought, that's hysterical. Multimillionaires, and $5 is $5. And then, but they stunk real bad. But they like roadkill and everything. But it's just to show that they want to try new things all the time and do things, and they just have a good time. And they're close. It's good family fun, I think. Good family fun. Because I don't really think they cuss that much, do they? Have you heard them cuss a lot on that show?
I heard Jace, when he built his office on the backside of Willie's, and when that come back and Willie had it moved, I think he cursed a little bit there, but I mean, it's nothing.
Well, you can't blame him for that, though. I mean, Willie just really tore his dream. Jace's dream, right?
I kind of feel sorry for Jace, don't you?
Well, I do, because I think Jace wants to be... I think Jace must really be good at making the duck collars. But he really has aspirations to be maybe CEO. Or they could at least call him the president of the company, but they call Willie the president and CEO, I guess.
Yeah.
And but I think Jace, And I'd like to know why we don't see Jeb and Jep a little more than what we do. I'm just...
Wasn't one of them fishing with Si that time, catching crawfish?
You see them bits and pieces, but I'm just wondering if they don't want to be on the show a lot, or what's the deal. And I want to know if they're twins, Jeb and Jep. And you don't see them like you do the other, but they are a little, I think they are twins, but they're a little neater about their hair, how they do it and everything.
Yeah.
But you don't see them like you do Jace and Willie. And I think Jace and Willie are the outspoken ones in the family, and I think Jeb and Jep, a little shy.
Yeah.
So, but you've got to watch Duck Dynasty if you don't watch anything else. I give it 5 ducks a quacking. 5 times 5 times 5. That it is a wonderful show to watch.
Love it.
And the Robertson family, and it's the whole family.
Weren't you a Robertson? Wasn't you?
Robertson. No
Robertson.
T. But I like it now. The grandkids is coming up, and he'll say, he threw one of the grandkids' cell phone away. But, he'll say these kids are spoiled, and so they're trying to keep them down to earth, and it's just a really entertaining show. Really entertaining show. So catch you an episode of Duck Dynasty.
It's great. You'll love it.